gentlemen, welcome into the ABA. And today, or I guess tonight, we will have the Rochester Kingz taking on the Akron Aviators. This will be in Rochester, New York, home of the Kings. The Kings are 10-7, looking to just get a little bit more confidence before they go into the playoffs here. And then for the Aviators, they are 6-5. Not sure where their playoff implications lie. However, it should be a very good matchup. I am Alejandro Alvarez, and I will be taking you through the entire game tonight. Thank you, and we will be back shortly after the national anthem and player introductions. right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the start of the Rochester Kingz hosting the Akron Aviators. I am Alejandro Alvarez once again. Players just doing a little hellos. Hi, how are you? Checking in, it's been a long season for the ABA. And these players are ready to just wrap it up and look for playoffs. Fun fact, ladies and gentlemen, for the Akron Aviators, this is officially their last game of the season. Some teams will be playing tomorrow, one of them being the Rochester Kingz. They will have a game tomorrow against the 518 Ballers. But for right now, all the focus is on the Aviators here. As the Kingz win the initial tip, it's going to be thrown into the corner here. It's going to get taken up to the top of the key. A lot of motion right now. Low block. Looks like there's going to be a screen. It's going to be a switch. Switch off here. And a turnover out of bounds. It will be Akron ball. We apologize for any quality issues or anything that may arise in the stream. We'll do our best to fix anything that goes wrong. Quick 3-ball from the Aviators, and it's going to fall. Akron coming into this game, not playing nearly as much as everyone else, but still a positive record. So they are obviously doing a couple things right. As the Kingz are going to answer back with a 3 of their own, and it's going to go. It's a 3-3 game right now. It's 11 minutes left in the first quarter. Here come the Aviators, swinging the ball up to the top of the key. Gonna go low block. There seems to be a whistle, and looks like a change of possession going way of the Kingz. Rochester, last time out, played against the Buffalo Extreme in a very tight win down the window, as the Buffalo Extreme almost got the upset. It was a 129-126 finish. It came down to free throws from the Kingz to hold off the Extreme. Akron here with another tray ball, as it seems there's a turnover on Akron, and it will be Rochester ball in the front court. Rochester now going to take a pull-up shot. It's going to go off the back iron. Rebound goes to the Kingz. It's going to go back up, and it will not fall. Rebound still going around it. Touched up by the Aviators here. They come running down the court. And another stoppage of play. Not sure what the reasoning is right now, but it appears the possession arrow will stay on the Aviator side. It's going to be a side inbound from just behind the half-court line for the Aviators. Getting trapped up. He's going to get the pass across the half-court line, avoid any violations. It's now in the corner. Cutting man, wide open, and loses the ball. Flings his arms up in the air looking for a foul call. He will not get it. Ball is now in the Kingz' hands as they look to either tie the game or make it a 1-point deficit. Kingz now operating at top of the key, now going left block. A little spin fadeaway jumper is no good. Rebound from the Aviators. They're going to toss it up to the point guard running. It's going to be given to the corner. Quick spin move, a little pull-up jumper at the mid-range, and it'll fall. Beautiful little mid-range pull-up jumper right there off the spin move to really lose the defender. As the Kingz seem to be coming out a little slow here against the Aviators. Going to go low block, and that's going to be an easy layup for the Rochester Kingz, as it is now 9-5 for the Rochester Kingz. That's going to be an errant pass out of bounds from the Aviators. They're looking to play quick here, try and keep the Kingz on their toes. Doesn't work that time. Rochester now advancing the ball. Quick little crossover in between. He's going to go drive back into the rim. He's going to get a nice little floater. There you go. It is now 9-7. And that's going to be a steal. Red light is on. Layup falls. Kingz now will have 10 and take the lead. It's going to be another turnover from the Aviators here, as we will take a timeout, and we will be back shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are now out of the timeout call. I am Alejandro Alvarez, as always, joined by nobody except for my producer, Connor. Thank you, Connor, for producing. Anyway, back to the basketball here. Kings are inbounding off the turnover from the Aviators. Going to inbound it here. It's going to go to the top of the key here for the Kings. Going to size up. He's going to shoot the jumper, and it's not going to fall. Aviators in transition. Quick layup. It's going to fall. It'll be 14-11 now. Kings still leading. See what Akron has for us this time down the offensive way. It's going to be an errant pass, but possession will stay with the Kings, it appears. Be inbounded from just a little bit across the half-court line. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Kings are going to get a nice little layup to go here. It's going to be 16-11. As the Aviators are continuing to run this fast-paced, almost NFL offense half-court set where they're just getting the ball up as quick as they can and trying to get these quick shots off, as the Kings now look to operate at a little bit of a slower pace. It's going to be an out-of-bounds call. It's going to go back in possession of the Kings. A couple substitutions being made as well for the Aviators. It's going to be inbounded, downloaded into paint, and it's going to be an easy layup for the Kings. It's going to be 18-11 now with 8 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Here come the Aviators. Quick corner three, no good. It's going to be back off the back iron. Here come the Kings. Fast break. They have numbers, and it's going to be thrown out of bounds. Was not able to receive the pass. Here come the Aviators once more. Seems to be taking a different approach to their normal offensive set. Going to slow it down a little bit. Deep three ball, and it's butter. Smooth jumper from the point guard from the Akron Aviators. As that will cut into the deficit and make it a 4-point game. Kings now driving low. A little pump fake, and that shot will go. Fell down looking for a foul call. Here comes the Aviators with their patented cherry pick layup. It doesn't go. And now the Kings have their offense already set up. Transition layup for the Kings will fall. Just shows you that if you leave one guy to go all the way. Oh, my goodness. There was almost an insane jam. That's going to be a foul and one. Count it for the Aviators. It's going to be 22-16 with a chance to make it 22-17 at the line. Back to what I was saying about the inbound from the Aviators. You can run that little cherry pick play all you want, but the Kings don't feel like chasing. It's only a one-on-one. They're going to have the whole offense set up in your zone, and you don't want that. Free throw was good. It'll be 22-17 now as the Kings look to post up, and they will not get it. It's a turnover. Here come the Aviators again. Tough layup, no good. They're going to call a travel on the Aviators. No whistle will be granted for a shooting foul. The Kings, once more, bringing it up. That is Devin Gaskins with the ball. Gaskins is going to pass it off. He's going to kick it over to John Toussaint. And it will be out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Kings. Gaskins on the inbound. He's going to kick it out over to Zachary Scott. Scott now kicks it off. Little low post fade away at the shot clock. It won't fall, but the Kings maintain possession. It's a little bully ball down low here now. And Jonathan Ivey showing what he's made of. And as the Aviators try and get a quick shot on the other side, it won't fall. Incoming now, here comes the Kings on a quick little floater layup. It will fall for Gaskins. Give him 2 for his efforts. Akron now trying the other way. Gonna throw up a left-handed layup, and it's gonna fall. Right over Jonathan Ivey goes the Akron player. And that will close the deficit just a little bit after that tray ball. Low post again. It's Ivy He's going to be able to kick it out in the corner. Decides to think about it, steps in, and drains the mid-range jumper. Here come the Kings. They're getting into a little bit of flow here. That was Rodney Hawkins with the nice smooth jumper there. These Akron Kings are 10-7 for a reason, folks. They are a great ABA team. They know how to execute plays. They know how to execute their offense in an efficient manner. And, of course, they are disciplined on the defensive end. So we have an inbound here from the Aviators. It's going to be a quick corner three, and it will fall. Make it 28-21 now with 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Here come the Aviators. Not the Aviators, I apologize. The Kings. It's going to be a pull-up three. It's not going to go. It's going to be rebounded by the Kings. No one can really figure out where the loose ball went. It's going to be thrown over to the corner. Back over to the wing. And we have either an out-of-bounds call or a foul. I'm not sure which, but the Aviators will inbound from their baseline. Akron trying their best to secure the possession without any turnovers before they cross the half-court line. Nice little pick and roll at the top of the wing. He's surveying. That would be David Blanks, the point guard. And they're going to get a layup to go. That'll be 28-22. Here come the Kings again. It's going to be Hawkins handling the ball for the moment, and then it's going to be over to Gaskins. Gaskins now will pull up mid-range jumper. It is going to fall. Evan Gaskins here shooting lights out from the mid-range. Here comes Akron. They've got a full head of steam driving down, kicks it out to the corner. It's going to stay inbounds. Driving again, kicked off the foot of somebody. It's going to be tipped out of bounds, last touched by a King, which means it will remain Aviator ball. We're going to have a quick timeout here. The Aviators appear that they are going to talk things over before they get this inbound in. We will be back very, very shortly. All right, we are back out of the timeout here. Aviators with the inbound. It's going to be 34-20. A little scoreboard mishap there. And now the Aviators are going to take a deep three, and they're going to nail it, as it will be 34-23. It's going to be an 11-point game here with 4 minutes on the clock. Here come the Kings. Drive, little pick and roll here. Up and under layup will not go. There's going to be a foul. We'll stop breaking the action here for some free throws. You know, everyone will catch their breath a little bit. That will be Tommy Emfrain shooting for 2. First free throw is good from Emfrain. He will look to make it 2 for 2. They call them free throws for a reason, people. It's free punts. Second free throw now going up. And it will take a friendly Rochester roll around the rim and fall back in. And Fran gave him 2 on the night. Deep 3 from, not deep 3, I apologize. That was a 2-pointer from the Akron Aviators. As here comes Rochester, a little step back 3 here. Fouled, maybe not, no. Just falls down after the jumper. Still nails it. That was a very good shot. Here come the Aviators trying to answer. They're going to go up into triple coverage there. It's going to errantly turn the ball over. Believe that's a red light. Give him 3 right there for the Aviators. Kings, you can't let stuff like that happen if you want to maintain this lead. It's going to be a pull-up 3, no good. Rebound, Kings up, and it'll count, and 1 for the not the Sacramento Kings, the Rochester Kings. Once again, Tommy and Ephraim, apologies. Looking for his 5th point of the night. And we'll get it. So Rochester Kings move up to 39-28. It's going to be another quick 3 from the Akron Aviators. That is their name. It seems like they play a very quick offense. As the Kings now, 2-on-1 transition, don't get the bucket to fall. Rebound will go their way, however. They're scrambling around. It's a lot of trap play here. It's going to result in a wide open 3 for the Kings if they want it. Going to kick it over to the corner. A lot of confusion there on the trap. Ladies and gentlemen, half-court traps are some of the hardest things to predict and find your way out of if you are not calm and poised. And we just saw a lack of poise right there from the Rochester Kings, resulting in the turnover. Here come the Aviators out. Kicks it out. He's going to drive in, lose the ball. Nope, never mind. It's in the corner for 3, and it'll fall. The Aviators will not stop shooting. They will not go away easy. It's been a very high-scoring first quarter, as it is 39-31. Here come the Kings now, setting up the offense. A little screen there. Going to dump it into the corner and stoppage play. It's going to be an out-of-bounds call. It's tipped out by an Aviator. It's going to go back to the Kings here. It's going to just drive and try and take it up. They're going to call a foul right there. Kings have a chance to put the lead at double digits. First free throw will not fall. Second free throw now for the Rochester Kings. Will fall. Make it 40-31. Here comes Akron with their fast-paced offense once again. It's got a wide open man driving to the lane, and it won't go. Rebound Kings. Oh, big block. Oh, and the tip, the follow, the finish. Akron now playing the other way. It's a lot of fast pace. These guys are getting a lot of cardio out here today. Corner 3 won't go. Going to be rebounded by Akron. It's going to be kicked back out to the wing for another 3-pointer, and it won't go. This time rebounded by the Kings. Can they establish a possession? It's going to be a quick transition pull-up 3 for the Kings, and it's not going to fall. And now the Aviators have numbers. He's got options. Dealer's choice at this point. Beautiful basketball right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you get a perfect layup. 3-on-1. Everyone touched the ball, and you get the bucket at the end. That's how you play basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now 42-33 in favor of the home team, the Rochester Kings. Akron not making it easy, however, as we approach our final minute of the first quarter. Rochester taking it baseline, and the ball will go out of bounds. Possession arrow will stay with the Kings here. Rochester in their inaugural year in the ABA. Can't say that they haven't done a good job. It's going to be a steal from the Aviators off the inbound. Here come the Aviators looking to cut into this lead a little bit more. It's going to be a kick out. It's going to be a steal by the Kings, 2-on-1, and it's going to be a wide open layup for the Kings, 44-33. If you're Akron here, obviously can't use the entire shot clock, but you still want points. As they're going to kick it out in the corner for 3. It's going to hit the backboard, rebounded by Akron. And they'll get the 2. 35-44. Now, if you're Rochester here, you don't need to rush anything. However, points are points at the end of the day, and they're going to get a layup to go with just about 10 seconds remaining in this first quarter, and that will be the end of the first quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, the score is 46-35 in favor of the Rochester Kingz. We will be back shortly for the second quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the start of the second quarter here between the Rochester Kingz and the Akron Aviators. Kingz up 48-35 as the Aviators still going this way. They will get the out-of-bounds call, and it will remain their ball. I am once again, as always, Alejandro Alvarez. My name won't change for the rest of the game, at least. And I will be taking you through the entire game tonight for these two ABA teams. The Aviators, as mentioned earlier, a 6-5 team, looking to get their 7th win of the year. It's going to be a quick little lob up. They had to force it up for the shot clock, and they're going to call it a shot clock violation. It will go to the Rochester Kingz for possession, and we'll see what they can do this trip down. It's going to go low block here to their center. It's going to be a nice little jump hook, and that will count, make it 50 points on the game. Here come the Aviators trying to answer back. A little fadeaway mid-range. Wasn't the best shot selection I've seen. Here we go again with Rochester. It's going to be a pull-up 3. It's not going to fall. Aviators get the rebound. They're running in transition. They're running fast. They're running hard. They're kicking it out to the corner for 3. It's not going to fall. Kingz now. Oh, they lose the ball. I think that won't count for a red light. That'll be a layup no good, but they will call the foul. It is still 50-35 in favor of the Rochester Kingz. Akron with a chance to put up 2 more points on the night. Head coach for the Akron Aviators has these fellas playing their tails off in what is their last game of the year. William Walker has been around for a while with the Aviators. He knows the in and outs of this team. And there are a lot of veterans on the Aviators. First free throw was no good. Second one coming in now. This is the third one. I apologize. Third one he'll make. Second free throw was also a make. As now, it is a 50-37 ball game. Here come the Kings once more. It's going to go back out top to the top of the key, and he's going to get a wide open layup on the lane there. Beautiful scoop finish. It's going to be almost a steal. They're going to call a foul on the Kings there, trying to get that turnover in the backcourt and force the red light to go on. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, once the red light is on, if you successfully get a steal in the backcourt of your opposing team, you will get an extra point added on to whatever type of shot you shoot. It's going to be a turnaround fadeaway jumper from the Aviators. It's not going to fall. And now the Kings are in fast break. It's going to be a quick little up and under layup, and they're going to call the foul. Rochester doing a lot of things correctly here, maintaining status quo. Chance to make it a 54-37 ball game. This will be John Toussaint shooting 2. Referee is just making sure everybody's in position. Toussaint to shoot 2. First one is good. Second free throw now from Toussaint. You can bank that one too, ladies and gentlemen. As the Aviators here kind of letting the game slip away. Obviously, it's not their goal, but shots just aren't falling at the opportune times here, and the Kings are rolling as they're going to have a wide open lane. They're going to call a foul. The layup will not fall for the Aviators. Akron now with a chance to tack 2 free points on. Will they succeed? First free throw. It's going to be off the back iron and roll off the front rim. Second free throw now. No good either. It's going to be back-to-back missed free throws as the Kings will get the rebound out of here, and they're going to have numbers. It's going to be a wide open layup once again, make it 56-37 for the Rochester Kingz. Akron now desperately needs a good possession here. They're going to take a deep 3. It's going to bank off the front rim and no good. It's going to be rebounded by the Aviators. It's going to get the ball poked loose on the layup attempt, and here come the Kings once more. It's going to get blocked on the layup attempt here from the Aviators. In transition, pull up 3. It's going to not fall. And we have a whistle here. Believe it is on the Kings, as the Aviators will shoot 2 more free throws. Maybe this is the time that they will nail both. First free throw here going up. It's pure. Takes a friendly Rochester bounce. Some quick substitutions here from the Kings. Second free throw for the Aviators going up. Nylon. Here comes the Rochester Kingz once more. You know, they've been scoring a lot. They've had a couple great trips now to the offensive end. As they're going to continue to do that, it's going to be a reverse layup. It's going to be no good. He gets met by the rim himself. And Akron now transition little layup. It's going to go off the backboard and no good. Rebounded by Ronnie Hawkins. It's going to be a quick steal now for the Aviators. It's going to be a very nice layup finish. It's about as textbook as it gets right there. It's 41-56, still in favor of the Kings. Kings obviously still very much in control of this game as the ball looks to go to Brandon Cawthors, who had a 30-plus point game outing against the Extreme, as he's going to lose the ball, and it's going to be a layup blown by the Aviators. It was wide open. And now we have a transition three-pointer, no good. Aviators once again with the ball. Going to push it back up the court here. Corner three, no good. Tipped out to the Kings. They're going to run again. They're going to call a foul this time on the Aviators on that layup attempt. That'll be Tommy Ephraim shooting for two. He's making a living off the free throw line. This is his third trip. He's been perfect so far. Will he keep it going? He does. He beats the announcer's jinx. Can he do it for a second time? That is the question, ladies and gentlemen, as we will have some substitutions here from both teams. I believe it's actually going to be a timeout call. And we will be back shortly once this timeout is over. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back now out of the timeout. Ephraim still has one free throw to shoot. He survived my first announcer's jinx, but can he survive it along with a timeout? We will find out in these short few seconds. Second free throw going up. And it's going to be off the back iron. Ephraim does not survive the announcer's jinx twice, nor the timeout. Aviators now with possession. Going to swing it over to the corner. A little jab step. Swing it back up top to the key. Going to dance around here. A little pull-up mid-range jumper. It's not going to fall. Big rebound there for the Kings, for the Aviators, apologies. And they're going to get the layup to go. Kings now looking to play a little fast break transition basketball here. They're going to take a little fadeaway three here, and it's not going to fall. Rebound is going to go to the Kings, though. And that is an easy slam for Brandon Cawthors. Jonathan Ivey, I apologize. Quick layup now from the Aviators. It's going to go. Big contested layup there for the Aviators. It's going to fall. It's a 59-54 ball game. 7 minutes now remaining in the second quarter. It's going to be a step back three, and it's going to be off the front rim. Fighting for the rebound is Jonathan Ivey. He's going to lose it, though. It's going to be a quick pass up the front court here. And the Aviators nailed a turnaround jumper. It's going to be 59-47 now with 6:48 remaining. It's going to be a quick little combo here, dribble combination, and they're going to call a blocking foul on the Aviators. Inbounding the ball will be George Graham. And the basket will count for the Kings. Up now come the Aviators. Going to get the man jumping in the air, and they're going to call a travel on the Aviators. Good chance to get maybe an N1 opportunity there. Undone by the undisciplined footwork. Here come the Kings. It's going to be a transition pull-up three. It's going to go off the iron. It's going to go off the top of the backboard. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is out of bounds. Aviators now have the possession arrow. It's been a mixture of fast-paced and slow-paced basketball here, ladies and gentlemen. Akron just trying to see whatever works against these very stout Rochester Kingz. Here comes the ball over here on the left wing. He's going to pump fake. He's going to drive. He's going to get his man in the air. And he's going to get a beautiful step-through layup to fall. Make it 61-49. Still in favor of the Kingz. It's going to be a little post-game now from the Kingz. They're showing all facets of the game here. Another jump hook, and it will fall. Tack on more for Zachary Scott. And it looks like it's an out-of-bounds play here. They're going to inbound just across the half-court line are the Aviators. Officials making sure everyone is substituted in legally. As now the Aviators desperately need a great string of buckets here if they want to maintain any sort of competitiveness. As the fadeaway jumper will not fall. Kingz now pushing it up the court. Turn the ball over, very careless, errant pass. And now the Aviators going to get a beautiful, beautiful transition layup to fall. Does it get much easier than that, ladies and gentlemen? Kingz are now pushing back down again. Layup is gonna be called for a foul. Hard to tell whether or not it went through the net, but I'm going to go on a hunch and say it didn't. Zachary Scott to shoot 2. His first free throw is good. Give him 5 on the night. Scott now, second free throw. Will he cash in for 2 here? He will. Give him 6 points for Zachary Scott. Here come the Aviators. It's going to be a wide open layup. Fighting through the contact. It won't get the finish, but they are going to call the foul. Two shots coming up for the Aviators. First free throw is going to roll off the front of the rim. It's been a story of missed free throws and costly turnovers for the Aviators here. Second free throw will fall. Rochester really playing an excellent game of basketball here. Not really any flaws in their game so far, as they're going to take their time this time on the offensive side. It's going to be a little post up here, a little jab step here from Ivy. He's going to kick it off. He's going to go swing back over to the left wing. And that three-pointer will go for the Rochester Kingz. Make it 70-52 with 4 minutes remaining. Rochester, everything firing on all cylinders. Another three-pointer from the Aviators. It won't fall. You're going to implore a double team here. It's not going to do much as Ivy now has the ball. He's going to lose it, though. And as I say that, the Aviators come down and get a layup off the successful trap. Your Rochester, obviously, you can't have many of those mistakes if you want to keep the lead where it is. 16-point game, 3:50 remaining. It's going to be a tough finish up top from Ivy. The big man doing it all for the Kingz. Akron now trying to answer. And they won't. It's going to be a turnover. They're swinging it down court to the Kingz. That layup will fall. Give them 74. It's now a 20-point game with just a little bit over 3 minutes remaining. They're going to call a whistle here. And some substitutions are going to occur. There is a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. We will step aside for a moment here. We'll be back very shortly. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, from the timeout play. Possession arrow goes the way of the Kings. They're going to kick it out to that left wing. They're going to set up a screen. He's not going to take it. He's going to, however, spin left, go back baseline, and get a beautiful layup to fall. Excellent footwork right there from the Kings as it's going to try a full court pass. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by the Kings. Akron will maintain possession. Akron now going to try a little bounce pass into the paint. Got one guy jumping. Has another guy. He's got two men on him, and he's going to get it blocked. I'm going to say stepped out of bounds where he traveled. Possession will go to the Kings, and he's going to get stolen. He crossed the front court, however, so the red light will not turn on. That layup will fall. Give him 2 for his endeavors. Be 56-74 with 2 minutes remaining in this first half. Good active hands from the Aviators there, and that's going to be a foul. They're not going to call that, and the layup will not fall either for the Aviators. And now the Kings going to get the layup after a lot of running around, a lot of physicality from both teams here. They will get the layup to fall. 76-56. Akron now trying to establish something here, trying to prevent the 20-point lead from getting any worse. We're going to try and drive in. The layup will fall. Give them 58 points in the first half for right now. The Kings, however, the bigger story here, as they are approaching the centennial mark in terms of points. However, that jumper will not help as Akron now, beautiful little behind the back, and he will also get the layup to fall. They're going to blow the whistle on that. I believe that will be an and one. Akron, at least one free throw here, and it's going to fall. That was an and one for the viewers at home. Give them 61-76. It's been a very, very flawless half here for the Rochester Kings. They cannot do no wrong as they're going to take a top key three. They're going to get their own rebound from the man who shot it. Back over to the right wing now. Low block, and he's got the cutting man who got his own rebound. Second chance points go to himself. And it appears we're going to have a little mishap here. They're going to inbound the play for the Aviators on the sideline. Aviators quickly into the offensive zone, and it's not going to go. Instead, a bunch of tips, and they're going to get a basket. We are approaching the final minute of this first half. It is 78-63 in favor of the Rochester Kings. Here's a three ball from the Kings. No good. Rebound. Little post hook, and that will give them 80 in the first half. The Rochester Kings are scoring in bunches, and they're scoring effectively. The Aviators now trying to have something go their way. It's not going to happen. The Kings now looking to build on the 80. Will it have a 2 next to it? It won't, but there is a whistle, and they will be shooting 2. Rochester Kings have really had a flawless first half here. I mean, I don't know how much better 80 points gets in the first half. If I'm the basketball team, I'm not going to be complaining. As we now have the free throws. It is number 0, Howard Jeffries. Give him the first one. He's now 81-64. Second free throw will officially make it 81-64. And now, shot clock still on as the Aviators will establish their offense. They're going to take a pull-up three. He's not giving them any sort of defense. He had all rights to take that as the Rochester Kings now, a little transition bucket. He's going to get no foul. He's going to get the layup to fall. That time they called the foul. That's an and one, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be 83-64 with a free throw for a chance to make it 84-64. Free throw up and off the back iron. It will be 83-64 here. Looks like 11 seconds on the clock as the Aviators are going to hold till the last shot here. He's dancing around. He gets the screen. He's driving. He's going to take the pull-up mid-range jumper, and it's not going to fall. Rebound to the Kings. He's going to check a half-court heave, and it's not going to count if it went in anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the first half in the books between the Rochester Kingz and the Akron Aviators. We will be back shortly for the second half. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back from the halftime intermission as the Kings will get a quick layup. It won't fall, but we will have a foul as it is going to be 2 shots coming up here for the Kings. It's going to be, never mind, it's an inbound play. I was fooled. It's going to be a quick 3 on the wing, and it will fall for number 45. Now, on the other end, the Akron Aviators going to have a nice little sweep behind the back pass on the wing for 3, and it'll fall. Absolutely beautiful pass behind the back. Smooth as it gets right there. As it'll be 88-66 with 11 minutes remaining in the third quarter. It's going to be a fake 3. It's going to go off the back. It's going to go a layup here. It's going to get tipped around. He's going to get the rebound twice. He's going to put his out and shot up again. He's going to get the rebound again. He's going to fall. He's going to get the foul. What an effort there from, I believe that is Rodney Hawkins. An absolute beast on the boards. Some would even call him a horse on the boards. As it appears it'll be an inbound play here. Hawkins on the inbound here. He's going to kick it over to 45. And they will swing it back up to the top of the key. It'll be Ivy on the screen. It's going to be a pull-up 3. No good. Kings did not cash out on that possession. Aviators now coming the other way. A little bit of a slower pace now from the Aviators than we saw in the first half. It's going to be a beautiful up and under finish, and he'll get it to fall. What a move. What a move from the Akron guard. As the Kings now blitzing down the other way. Going to put his head down and take a layup attempt that's no good. Ivy with the rebound. He's going to post up and he's going to lay it in. Ivy's wingspan is just too good. He can basically jump over everybody, and if he can't beat you with just his jump, his arms will do the other half. As the Akron Aviators are able to score a layup on the other end, it is 90-70. Still a 20-point game here in glorious, glorious Rochester, New York. As the layup will fall for the Kings. That'll be number 13, Zachary Scott. Give him 8 points on the night. Now, fadeaway shot from the Aviators. It will touch nothing but the air. As the Kings now looking to build on it more and more. Hawkins 3 is no good. Fights for his own rebound. Doesn't get it. Aviators are pushing transition now. Going to go baseline. Right-handed layup. No good. Tip in. No good. Kick out for 3. Aviators. That's going to be a foul on the Kings. Cannot interfere with the shooter's landing space, and that is exactly what the King just did right there. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not know what the record is for single points scored by a team in the ABA. However, the Rochester Kings might be looking to put that in the rearview mirror and set the record themselves. They have 92 points with 3 minutes elapsed in this third quarter. They're looking to build on it. It's been a night for record scoring already. LeBron James hit his 40,000th career point. The Rochester Kings looking to set accolades of their own tonight. Free throws are good from the Aviators. Next free throw here will fall. And here comes the third free throw. Shot will fall. Give it 74-92 here. As the Rochester Kings going to slow it down, it appears here. It's going to be a top key little give and go here. It's going to be Hawkins down low, and he's going to get the bucket to fall. Tough finish there, as it's a quick pass down the other way, and the Aviators will score in about 3 seconds. 94-76. 9 minutes to go. It's going to be another quick transition slam. My goodness. Nobody wanted to get in the way of Zachary Scott on that one. Give him double digits now on the night. It's 10 points. Scott now fighting for the loose ball. He's trying to rip it out. They're trying to force the jump ball. They're going to come away with it. Is the Kings. Ball is going to go out of bounds. Possession will go to way of Akron. Excuse me, it appears possession will stay with the Kings. Kings now going to take a layup. It's going to get swatted. I mean, the Aviators, I apologize. And now they're going to blow a whistle on that, and we will be shooting 2 here for the Rochester Kingz. First free throw will cash. Give it 97 on the total. Kings about to break the centennial mark here. Only just roughly a little less than halfway through this third quarter. Second free throw now. Going up. Going down. Count it. Make it 98-76 in favor of the home team, the Rochester Kingz. Gonna kick it out for the Aviators here. It's gonna be a drive baseline. It's gonna run all the way back up to the wing, left side. Clear out now. It's a pull-up 3. It's gonna go roll off the iron there. And it's gonna head the other way with the Kings. The Kings now. A little setup of their offense. It's gonna be a kick out now to the top of the key. High screen and roll, and it's going to be an easy layup finish through the contact for the Kings. That will give them 100 points on the night. The Aviators now looking to close the deficit in any way they can. Setting up a couple screens here. Pick and fade. The layup is going to not fall. A little too much on it. Now, here come the Kings, swing it around. It's going to be low block, and Hawkins will get the easy layup to fall. Give him 6 on the night. Everyone's scoring for the Kings here. It's a little bit of everybody. Ivy contests the layup. It's not going to do much as the basket will count for an and-one opportunity here for the Akron Aviators. Free throw coming up. And it will fall. Converts the and one for the Aviators. Make it 100-79. Ball is poked loose. They're going to say that wasn't the inbound. And the Kings will just get a do-over here. Here come Rochester Kingz as they look to just keep building on the scoring masterclass that they put up so far. It's going to be a corner 3. It's going to roll just off the other side of the iron. It's going to be a quick transition basket now for the Aviators. He's going to elect to pass. They're going to call a foul. That 3-point shot will not count. Foul occurred on the initial drive and take. Therefore, the Aviators will shoot 2. Never mind. It was an inbound play. And now, the shot attempt does not count as the Kings now are pushing in transition. Another layup opportunity. It's going to be a nice, easy layup for Hawkins. Give him 8 now. The Akron Aviators seem a little disgruntled out there. Another layup won't fall. Rebound goes to the Kings, and they're running. It's going to be a mid-range pull-up jumper, and it's going to fall. Give it 104-79 for the Kings. Here come the Aviators the other way. It's going to be a loose ball. Everyone's fighting for it. Everyone's trying to get possession, and it will go to the Kings. Double team now. A little bit of pressure here. There's going to be a whistle and a stoppage of play. Ball remains with Rochester. Rochester now with the ball. crossing half court very peacefully. Gonna take a scoop layup, and it's gonna fall. Those layups on the right side have been there all night as they try and get a quick steal in the backcourt. The red light is officially on, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 3-ball. Cash it for 4. Give them 110. The Rochester Kingz playing with an extra bit of grit tonight. As the pull-up jumper on the other end for the Akron Aviators will go. Give them 2. Make it 110-81. Now another deep pull-up 3 for the Kings. It's going to go off the front iron. Rebound leaks out to the Kings. It's controlled by Ivy. For the moment, it's a nice little dip pass, and they already knew it was good. Half the team just started running back. Give them 112-81. Akron now trying to get about anything to fall, as that will be an air ball floater. Here come the Kings the other way. It's going to be a corner 3. He looks it off. He's going to take the layup, and he will be fouled on the attempt. He will get 2 for his endeavors. We will see if he nails both of them. First free throw, no good. Off the front iron. Quick couple substitutions coming in for both teams, the Kings and the Aviators. As now the second free throw goes up, and it will fall. Give it 113 to the Kings with 5 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Here we have the Aviators taking a quick 3 here. It's going to go off the backboard. It's going to go the other way now for the Kings. Running in transition. A lot of speed here. It's going to be a wide open pull-up 3. It's not going to fall. Rebound Aviators pushing the transition now. Quick pass. Layup is blocked by the Kings. They are suffocating here. There's going to be a stoppage in play here. We're going to call something on the Kings that results in Akron having the ball down here for an inbound on the Kings baseline. Go in, quick layup will not fall. And the Kings now with a full court pass. No good, but the finish also no good. Tried to get the putback slam, and that finish will fall. No foul on it. Give it 115 to the Kings. 81 for Akron now. Boy, what a sequence there from the Rochester Kingz to keep that ball alive, keep possession on their side, and get the finish. Akron now trying to just keep it respectable at this point. They're going to size up and lose the ball once more. It's going to be a quick turnover. It's going to be a give and go to the Kings, and the basket will not count. There's a foul on the play, and they will shoot 2. First free throw for the Rochester Kingz will fall. Second free throw attempt now coming up. And that one will also fall. Give it 117-81. 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Rochester seems to just keep getting stronger and better as each quarter passes, as each minute passes, after each shot attempt, after each defensive attempt. They seem to just keep on improving. Akron now, corner 3, won't fall. Rebounds being tipped up and around, runs into his own teammate. It's going to be a wide open 3, and it'll fall for the Aviators. That one has to feel good if you are on Akron. As now they are fighting for a loose ball. Still ends up with the Kings. It's going to be a little fadeaway mid-range jumper, and that will fall as well. It's 119-84. Akron once again getting the ball plucked. It's another steal for the Kings. Here they come the other way. A transition layup. It'll fall. 121-84. Kings putting on an absolute clinic here. It's almost another steal. It's going to be a three-pointer from the Aviators, and that will fall. Give them 87. Rochester is just playing at a different level right now. Really separating themselves from the pack, putting a lot of East Region playoff teams on notice right now, thinking, I don't want to play them. As we have Hawkins now going up again. He is now in double-digit figures. It's a very strong layup attempt. As the Aviators now go the other way, layup will go high off the glass and not fall. Akron trying to get back on defense. It's going to get swatted from behind. Ref raises his hand. And it appears it was a bit physical down there for the Kings. Going to call a foul on the play, obviously, as Rochester will go and shoot 2 more free throws. First free throw attempt. Smooth like butter. No substitutions will be made after the first free throw. Second one now going up. And that will go off the front rim. Refs are going to blow the whistle. It's still going to be possession for Akron. Here come the Aviators trying to erase this deficit and make the comeback, as that's a three-pointer that'll fall. 2 minutes, just under 30 seconds remaining, as the Rochester Kingz will get another layup to fall. Very acrobatic finish there, hanging in the air for a little bit there, almost in suspended animation as he finished that one. Akron now looking for a couple 3 balls here to get back in it. They're going to call a foul on that three-point attempt from the Aviators. A lot of fouls going on right now in this later half of this third quarter. Just allows more teams to catch their breath and tally up some more points, some easier points. First free throw for the Aviators was good. Second free throw now is good. Can he make it a trifecta? No player has survived the announcer's jinx yet, and he has beaten it. Give him 93 points for the Akron Aviators. Kings now pulling up from deep 3. It's going to be off the front iron. Rebound to the Kings, though. And nobody seemed to want to catch the ball there. Might have had the cheese touch. It will be Akron ball. Some lucky fan in the stands just got a souvenir. As the Aviators now going to take a little pull-up mid-range here, and that will fall. 95, 126. Rochester now going to take their time with this possession. Going to slow it in. Going to throw kick out, actually. Thought about the shot attempt. We'll kick it out instead. Three-pointer will not fall. Here come the Aviators again. They're going to throw it across court now. Back to the corner, and that ball will go out of bounds. Possession will remain with the Aviators. Akron now completes the inbound pass. Almost loses the handle there. Sizing up, sizing up. He's going to drive. He's going to get the right hand, and it's going to get blocked, but they are going to blow the whistle and give him a foul. Free throws galore here, ladies and gentlemen, to end this quarter. As always, there's no easier basket in basketball than the free throws, because they are free points, ladies and gentlemen. First free throw now for the Aviators. It will fall. Give them 96. Both teams here are going to easily break that 100-point mark. But the Kings just doing it in much faster fashion. Second free throw will also fall for the Aviators. It's 126-97 now in favor of the Rochester Kingz. Rochester still looking to just keep pouring it on them here in this third quarter. As they always say, the game is not over till it is over, as we are now approaching our final minute of play in this third quarter. Rochester taking their time here. Gonna dump it to the right corner. He's going to pump fake. He's going to receive a screen. He's not going to use it. He's going to drive baseline. Loses the handle, and it will go out of bounds in favor of the Aviators. Possession arrow now remains with them. Aviators now quickly swing it up the court as they have done all game. Going to step it back over here in the corner. He's going to hesitate. He's going to pull up in the mid-range. It's not going to fall. He's going to kick out quick to the corner. That will also not fall. Trying to fight for the rebound. Cause a turnover. The Aviators are just doing anything at this point, as the Rochester Kingz will get another layup to fall. Give them 128 on the night right now. Another steal. I'm not sure if that was in the backcourt or not, but if it was, that would have been a 4-point play. Attempts to keep it safe, but I believe they called it out of bounds. Foot was on the baseline. Akron now has a chance to eclipse the centennial mark before the end of the quarter. Will they do it? He's going to throw it between his legs off the backboard. There was a whistle, obviously, before the play had finished. It's going to remain Akron ball. Akron now inbounding. It's going to be a quick three-pointer attempt. It's going to get nothing but the air. Kings now going to take their own corner three. They will not be any luckier. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the third quarter. It is 128-97 in favor of the Rochester Kingz. We will be back shortly for the fourth and final quarter of this game. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back now for the fourth quarter of the Akron Aviators against the Rochester Kingz, as the three ball will fall for the Aviators, giving them 100 points on the night. It's a 28-point game. Rochester's going to take a deep three here. It's not going to fall. Aviators with the rebound here to really take a chance here and erase this deficit if they can. Layup not going to go. Tipped around. It's going to be in possession of the Kings. We have a wide open layup, and it will fall. Give them 130 points on the night, and the fourth quarter has just started, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness. The Rochester Kingz now on defense. Aviators, a little give and go here. Wide open three ball. Won't fall. Kingz now pushing the other way. Aviators have the man advantage for what seems like a little bit, as the Kings will just cut through the defense like a hot knife through butter and get an easy layup. As now the Aviators kick it out to the corner for three. It won't fall. Rebound once again by the Kings. They're pushing again. He's going to take it out to the corner. He's going to drive in. He's going to post up. He's going to step it back for three. You can bet it because it went in. give them 135 on the game for the Rochester Kingz. Aviators now trying to answer back, and they won't. There will be a foul call, putting a pause to play. Akron now trying to erase a 35-point deficit. First free throw is good. Second free throw now. Is good. Give it 102 for the Akron Aviators. Rochester can really just put this in cruise control, barring any unforeseen errors. But you know that's not how they want to play. It's going to be a bank three. It almost goes in. It was a sidestep three. Almost went in. It's going to be an alley-oop attempt from the Aviators. It's not going to fall, but the rebound and the finish will still go in the way of the Aviators. 104. The lead gets smaller. Here come the Kings once more, trying to reestablish the lead. It's going to be a layup, and they're going to call a foul on the Aviators. Here come the Kings once more with some free throw attempts here. Chance to give them 137 on the night. Again, a quick couple substitutions here from both teams. Trying to set their lineups correctly for these final 10 minutes coming up here. And now we have the free throw attempts from the Kings. First free throw attempt is not going to go. Rochester hasn't missed many shots tonight. Hasn't missed many free throws tonight either. It's a rarity for them. We have an official now stepping in here to reinitiate the pass from one official to the shot taker of the free throws for the Rochester Kings. Second free throw off the front iron. Won't go. He missed both. Now, Akron still trying to cut into the deficit with a layup, and they will give it 106-135. Rochester cannot let this game get ahead of them, as it's going to be a lot of physicality here. Rochester's going to maintain possession. He's going to run all the way to the rim, and he's going to get the layup to fall. Give it 137. Quick full court pass back down the other way for Akron. It's going to be a step back three. It's no good. Rebound Akron. Behind the back pass. Layup does not fall, and it'll be a putback. No, and the other putback will fall for Akron. Rochester now taking a little slow. Pull up three. Won't go. Little tip out, back to the Kings. There's another behind the back pass. Everyone thinks they're Jason Williams, as there'll be a corner three on the other end, and it'll fall for the Kings. It is now a 26-point game. What was once a 35-point game has shrunk by 9 points. The Kings thought about the three. Kicks it out to the corner, back over to the right wing. That three will go up, and it will not go down. Rebound from the Aviators. They're pushing the pace now. Going to kick it out to the corner. He wasn't ready for it, and it will be possession arrow towards the Kings. A couple substitutions coming in for the Rochester Kings. And they're ready to bring it up the court here. Successfully doing so without causing the red light to turn on. And now they will drive to the rim, and it will not fall. We might have a player injured on the other end here, as it'll be a transition 3 for the Aviators, and it will fall. 114, 137. What I thought would be an apparent injury was no more than a slow get-up for number 22 on the Kingz. Another pull-up mid-range here won't go. The Kingz now getting a little complacent. Akron still playing their tails off. They're going to take another 3. It's not going to fall. You're going to slow it down here if you're Rochester. Setting up a play. And we are going to get a timeout with 7 minutes and 44 seconds remaining. It is 137 to 114 in favor of the Rochester Kingz. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now back out of the timeout. Possession is still with the Rochester Kingz. It is 137-114 with 7:44 remaining. It's going to be a kick out to the corner, and it will be out of bounds. Possession arrow goes to the way of the Rochester Kingz. As I believe we are actually getting free throws here. Never mind, it is an inbound pass. It's going to be back out to the low post here. Fadeaway shot won't go. Ivy was looking for the foul. He won't get it. And now the Aviators are pushing. And looks like a turnover from the Aviators. It might have been travel. Hard to tell. Rochester now looking, surveying. Going to turn it over on an errant pass. It's going to go over to the Aviators. It's going to go over into the stands. Ball, it appears, will stay on this side of the court with the Aviators. Aviators now setting up an inbound. They're going to hit top of the key. They're going to take a transition 3, and it'll work, as Akron has now made it a 20-point game. Rochester, getting a little complacent, as I said earlier, is not doing them any favors. Ball will be hit out of bounds. It will remain possession of the Kingz. Quick inbound here. The Kingz definitely need to make a basket here. Can't have a costly turnover, as that'll be a corner 3, and it'll cash in. Give them 140 points with 6 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. A lot of pressure here. They're going to get it stolen. The Aviators steal it back, however. Was a red light opportunity, and it's going to be pushed out of bounds. See what the official calls there. Potentially a blocking foul. Was a blocking foul on the Aviators. It will be Rochester ball. It's going to be Rochester now taking it on a wide open lane. It'll be a slam for Ivy. Give him 142. Akron now going the other way. Going to take a layup, and it'll fall. 119-142. The deficit remains the same. Corner 3 now for the Kingz. It won't fall. Rebound Akron. They're pushing now. They don't have numbers, but they are pushing. And there's going to be a foul on Ivy, it appears. He raises his hands up to let everybody know that he committed the foul. A couple substitutions here for the Kingz. Akron on the inbound. They're setting up. It's going to be a quick drive to the basket here. Layup left hand will fall for the Akron Aviators. 121-142. In the blink of an eye, it can all change. 4 minutes ago, it was under 20 points, and now it is back to 21. There's going to be another whistle here. Stop and play. And it appears that the Kings are going to inbound from the baseline. They elect to inbound from the baseline instead of the sideline. And they have it on the corner now. Going to take a shot, and it won't fall. Rebound, Ivy. He's going to get bumped. He's bumping back. He's going to get swatted. Kings still have possession. It's going to be a wide-open three ball, and it will fall. 145-121. Here come the Aviators the other way. It's going to be another corner three. It's going to get blocked this time from the Kings, and they're going to have a quick layup in transition. Give it 147 now on the night. They are approaching 150. Akron now. Another costly turnover on the offensive end. Another transition bucket and slam. And that'll be Zachary Scott once more. Giving him 149 now. Akron trying, attempting. Gets another turnover in their offensive end. Rochester now trying to keep the scoring on. If you can't stop shooting, you shouldn't stop shooting. It's going to be another three. Won't fall. Rebound Akron. Or not Akron, I apologize. Rochester. And the and one. No and one. It's just going to be a common layup from Jonathan Ivy. Give him 151 on the night for the Kings. Akron now driving in. Going to have a nice easy layup at the hole. Give him two. It's 123-151 in favor of the Kings. Kings now, you think would start to eat up possessions a little bit more with the shot clock. Not sure if that's their forte, however, as there's a quick three. It won't go. Rebound. Once again, rebound. Once again, another rebound. And this time, the Kings will get the shot to fall. Akron now, once more driving, beating off the steal attempts. As it appears they're maintaining possession. Hard to tell right now. However, the Kings are now on the offensive attack. They're going to have a layup, and it's not going to go. Akron now pushing it the other way. A little step back. Run across, top of the key three. And it's going to go over Ivy. What a tough shot from the Aviators there. Just under 3 minutes left in this game. It is 153-126. Make it 155-126 for the Kings. It is a scoring clinic from the entire Rochester Kingz team. Here come the Aviators now. It's going to be a quick transition three. It's not going to go. Rebound, fighting for it. It'll be the Aviators still. Blocked. And still in another block. And now he will get the layup to fall. Give it 128 for the Aviators. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Rochester Kingz are definitely in cruise control now. It seems quite unlikely that any other outcome than a W would be apparent. They can take their foot off the gas, as we will have a bunch of substitutions now, I believe. And they're going to go talk it over in a timeout. We will be back very shortly after the timeout. we are back, ladies and gentlemen, out of the timeout. It is 155 to 131 for the Rochester Kingz, as we are in our final 2 minutes of play here in the season finale of the Akron Aviators, trying to make this loss a little bit more respectable as the layup will fall, 155 to 136. They're employing the trap now. Ivy going to step through, hit the man low in the paint, and that layup will fall, 157. The total just keeps on going up. Aviators now going the other way, flailing for a foul. Won't get it, it appears. Oh, no, he won't get it, it appears. Yes. Rochester now moving into the front court. Going to kick it over to the corner. He's going to take the three. It's no good. Rebound by Rochester. Tried to pass it in between his legs. Step back mid-range. Hits every part of the rim except going through. It's going to be picked up by the Kingz still. Possession a little bit wonky. Everyone's losing the handle here. And now over to the left wing for the Kingz. It'll be another three-pointer. It won't go. Another rebound for the Kingz. Another three-pointer for the Kingz. That won't go either. Another rebound for the Kingz. And now it'll be a corner three. Also won't fall. Another rebound from the Kingz here. Mid-range jumper off bank. Won't go. And the Aviators still don't have possession. A big block. Coming the other way. Layup will not be good. Rochester now pushing it forward, pushing it forward. Ivy's going to take a couple bumps here, going to kick out. And they're going to go set up low block. Good spin move underneath. Gets denied by the rim. Akron now cherry picking at its finest will get 2 points for their efforts. Rochester going to just take a little stroll here with a little Euro step layup. Give them 2 there. And Akron now going to take another deep mid-range, or not deep mid-range, a deep three. Rebound from Akron won't go, and the tip will go out to Rochester. There, chuck it up at the horn, and it won't go. Ladies and gentlemen, your final score, 159 to 139, was your final score from this game in Rochester, New York. The Rochester Kingz putting on an absolute clinic. Ladies and gentlemen, if you love defense, this game was not for you. 159 to 139 in favor of the Rochester Kingz. I am Alejandro Alvarez, everybody. Thank you, and have a great night.